How's it going, everyone? It's the Suboptimal Optimist here, and today we're going to be trying something pretty fun, something kind of unoriginal at this point, but still seems pretty fun. So I'm going to play through Wizard 101, but I'm going to do it whenever possible, level lock to the lowest level possible. So basically the idea here is we're going to stay level 1 as long as we can. I'm going to try to make sure I utilize any tools at my disposal to make sure it's not possible to clear it. We're going to stay level 1 as long as possible, and when we finally cannot progress anymore, then we'll unlevel lock and continue the process. So with that being said, we are quite simply going to be life for the sustainability, and we are going to go totally random. Yep, sounds good. Oh man, that was a good one. Only thing is I want my first name here to be Austin. Everything else, Austin Sprite Friend. Perfect. Okay. We are in. We're going to skip the tutorial. We know how this goes. Unfortunately, we get XP in the tutorial, but it does not level us up, so that's good. Lock the level. We're good. We're level 1. So right off the bat, we're going to want to do a little bit of deck teching. Basically just get rid of Frost Beetle and the Scarab. And start us off with 7 cards. Perfect. Now, it is huge that the starter one already gives us a heal. That's going to come in, it's going to come in clutch for us there. Okay. So let's get a move on. Let's see how far we can make it at level 1. Would be interesting to see people's reactions. Level 1, just chilling in Krokotopia. Just getting some questing on. That'd be pretty cool. So yeah, I was doing a previous series about, I might still end up doing it, how to play Wizard 101 casually. As I was just watching it back, I'm like, there's nothing really too interesting about this. I mean, yeah. I feel like at a certain point, it would just get annoying to watch. I feel like this provides the challenge element to it, and it might be a little more engaging for both me and potential viewers. So maybe one day if I end up getting demand for it, I can start that up again. But this seems like a fun idea. I'm very curious to see how quick, or how quick we'd have to unlevel lock here. There's no real reason to use Thunder Snake in this instance. So 460 health really isn't much. Really not much at all. Now given the fact that this is going to be very difficult conditions to meet, there's a good chance that I'm going to end up bringing over some crown gear that I already had on my account, such as the Ascendant Staff. I might bring over a pet, like a healing pet, but I'm going to try to avoid doing that unless it is absolutely necessary. Like if I hit a brick wall, and like Lord Nightshade or something, Harvest Lord, whatever it ends up being, then yes, I'll probably end up bringing some stuff over to maybe help us out. Another thing to note here, in this kind of challenge, in the case that I do have to unlevel lock, I'm probably going to be wanting to do side quests to make sure I get the most out of my unlevel locking. If I have to do that, I'll probably do the side quests off camera, because that just makes more sense. I feel like no one's really too interested in watching the side quests. So yeah. So that's pretty much the idea there. I do have a couple pretty decent healing pets that I could bring over if need be, and an Ascendant Staff for sure. So I feel like, and I'm probably gonna eat my words on this one, but I feel like getting out of Wizard City at level 1 is totally doable. Krokotopia might be running into some issues there. But even if we had to unlevel lock after Wizard City, we'd be looking at doing Croc at like level 12 or something. You know, it's not going to be... Why'd I fight the Dark Fairy? Anyway. So it ought to be pretty interesting, nevertheless. And see, there's going to be a lot of instances where a fizzle could cost me the game, honestly. Or two, for that matter. Can we make it 3? Alright, so we're going to go talk to Siren Nightchant here. And we kind of need mana. That's going to be an interesting thing I didn't really think about is, well, we're going to run out of mana pretty quick if we're doing markers. And you know, next go around, next video rather, I'll probably just transfer over a permanent mount. I don't think, like I said, I'm going to start with the Ascendant Staff or anything like that. I think I'm only going to transfer that gear over if it becomes necessary. Treasure cards are a go. And obviously we're not going to get a whole lot of money at the start. I feel like I'm going to transfer over money for good treasure cards if need be. Because again, the whole purpose here is how far can we make it at the lowest level possible. So that's going to require pushing some boundaries here. That's an interesting looking pet. Could really use a mana wisp, I'll tell you that. See, it's interesting. In early game, you're kind of like, oh, I'm out of mana, but hey, it's cool, I'm leveling up. And now we're just kind of like, well, we're not going to level up for a while, so we're gonna need a lot of mana recovering. And I can't go to the commons, which is interesting. Well, I guess we can always get carried. That seems like a good thing to do. Yeah, we'll just let him carry us for right now. I guess when we have to go back to Siren Nightchant, we'll go ahead and go refill on some mana. I guess I'm not going to be able to really be as sparing with the markers. Oh, yes. I'll take it. That's a couple more Storm Snake fizzles right there. Let's go. Well, I feel kind of bad. He carried me and then didn't have the option to carry him. That is a darn shame. So we gotta open some more. Oh, more mana. Gimme. Gimme, 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 gimme. Perfect. This feels wrong, but so right. Okay, back to Lady Oriole, who's going to give us our first temporary mount, which is going to be pretty good. This is going to be, I mean, obviously, you know, it's going to be good because I'm too lazy to transfer the mount over right now. It's going to work great. Yep, we'll start the timer. A-okay. Go back to Night Chant. I saw full mana for a sec. I was worried I leveled up. We don't want none of that. Alright, Rattlebones. Isn't that a shame that Austin Sprite Friend will not have Sprite for quite a while? Alright. Which is kind of more reason why I guess we should use the starter one, because we actually get a heal from it. Oh, I did not mean to discard that. That's lovely. Now we can't one-shot the minion. We might be in some trouble already. Yeah, that was not the correct thing to do there. Well, thankfully, luck is on our side. Luck is not on our side. Can't believe I accidentally discarded that. That's really a shame. So what we're probably gonna have to do here is we're gonna have to double hit the fairy and then immediately heal. That did mass. That chunked me. Yeah, so I think we're probably dead. Oh, we are toast. There is no redeeming this. Oh man, this is awful. Maybe. I mean, we would need to get pretty lucky here. It's not looking like that's going to be the case. I don't think boost are a thing this early in the game. No, they are not. Okay, so there's still hope. So I feel like I need to get that source of DPS out of there ASAP. I feel like I need to go ahead and just kill it. Okay. If the fairy fizzles, then I have a chance. Oh, the fairy did not fizzle. Ooh, I mean, I could still survive. It's gonna be close. He's got Scarab, which could not kill. We're gonna see what happens. That doesn't look good. This could... I could survive. I could. Wow, okay. This is, we're in there. Starter 1 OP. Alright. Don't accidentally discard anything else. I feel like having the least chance of fizzle right now is the ideal play. So this is gameplay right here. So I wonder, okay, so I'm trying to think. I know that you get certain spells for beating certain areas. I don't believe those have a level restriction, which is good. So I believe we might get Minor Blessing, which is going to be huge, because we can just spam that while we're charging up higher pip spells, and that could be kind of our game plan, at least in the near future. So... Oh, hey. Scrappy Gracie, you're coming with me. Perfect. Yeah, I mean, we'll go for the flat damage. I suppose we'll go for flat resist. Didn't get any rings or anything yet. Okay, cool. For some reason, still not letting me teleport to the commons. Which is kind of interesting. Don't know why that is. All right, so this seems like it's going to be pretty challenging already. I don't know why I thought this would be a good idea, but it is, I guess. And it's interesting because there's really not a point in training points right now because we're only going to be able to train level 1 spells. Which I'm honestly considering maybe... Whoa, lag. I'm considering maybe training Storm Serpent just because I only have one in the deck right now, and I feel like I need more. Why am I lag spiking so much? This is pretty awful. It's the commons. It's always the commons. But also my computer's like a Frankenstein's monster. It was a pre-built PC because perfect. The cost of graphics cards were higher than pre-built PCs, but then the case got shattered upon moving, so it's just like, I don't know. It's a thing. All right, so Minor Blessings. We are absolutely going to be running every single one. That just understandably so. All right, let's go meet the teachers. Yep. She's like, oh my, you haven't been studying. You're still level 1. That's a darn shame. Yeah, I don't know if this is optimal yet. I'm gonna go train Storm Serpent. I feel like that's just what I need to do. I mean, it's one training point. This is the highest DPS spell we can get this early, so we're gonna have to go for it. With that being said, I think we could really start to thin out. Oh, this does more than the starting one would. I didn't realize that. I'm assuming the regular imp does too, so... I mean, it's probably not, like, the best, but we'll start with this. Why can't I teleport to the commons? I think this is some kind of glitch that happened whenever I set a marker. Maybe? Perhaps? I don't know. Kind of weird. I can't remember what spell we get after Wizard City. Oh shoot, is it Unicorn? Oh, that's going to be huge. Oh, we got Fairy. Oh man, we're unkillable, baby. Really got to start to take into consideration what we want to use here. I don't think we need that many fairies. I feel like 1 and 1 should suffice because we've got the Minor Blessings. We could spam those. Eventually, we'll probably buy some treasure cards that are 2 and 3 pip to help carry us through some of those tougher fights. All right. We're rocking. We're rolling. Still level 1. That's the point. And then we gotta do the pet quest. So... Yep. An emerald beetle you shouldn't have. That's what I want. I want a roach. Large brandy. Alright. Yeah. I was about to say, I don't think he has any resist, but... Or boost, but I could be wrong. I'm absolutely wrong. What was that, like a +5 damage boost, though? Whack. Just to further exemplify, like, how difficult this is going to become, the Thunder Snake does 1/4 of my health at a low roll. That's pretty... It's pretty nutty. I still think we're going to stick with our Myth Sprite pet for thematical reasons. Very Makes sense with my name, so we're gonna probably rock with that. Unfortunately, it is going to make me use the roach for this pet, or for this quest. Go. All right, let's get the kennel key. I don't understand the purpose of this quest. I mean, I get it. Oh, hey, we can play as your pet, but I don't know. It just... And there's also, if you couldn't tell, a graphical glitch that happens with this quest, where it kind of makes you, kind of makes your camera angle, like, go down, if that makes sense. Come on, give me the lock. But that's okay, because that'll be a perfect time to end the episode until next time. I'm off today, so I'm probably gonna end up shotgunning out like all Wizard City today. That seems like it would be fun. Yeah, see, like I'm not touching anything here, and the graphics are doing this. So that's pretty interesting. Thanks, Life Assistant. So we're gonna start with what most people start with, which is gonna be Triton Avenue. Let's go back to Scrappy Gracie. All right, y'all. So that's pretty cool. So I mean, Unicorn Way obviously wasn't too bad. Had a couple fizzles along the way. I think it's, well, I mean, it's certainly going to get harder with Triton Avenue. So what I'll probably do in between episodes, I'm going to just probably transfer some gold over. I know I'm going to need to buy treasure cards. And go ahead and have the crown gear on standby for whenever I need to bust it out. But all right, thanks for tuning in to episode 1 of Level Locked. Life Wizard tries to complete everything I can. Yes. So, see you in episode 2, where we'll try to tackle the 3 streets. And then go from there. All right. Catch y'all next time.